All right, so today we're diving into something pretty cool. We're looking at what happens when the super abstract world of Web3 literally crashes into the very physical world of industrial manufacturing. Yeah, this is a story about how pure code is getting ready to protect concrete, steel, and some seriously valuable designs. And this really gets to the heart of the problem. I mean, think about it for a second. A company can spend years and millions of dollars perfecting the design for a critical machine part. And that entire design, it's just a file. In our world of 3D printing and global supply chains, that file can be copied and sent anywhere in the world instantly. Its value, gone. So how on earth do you protect? Well, the answer, it turns out, is coming from a very, very unlikely partnership. We're talking about a classic meeting of two totally different worlds. You've got this nimble tech innovator on one side and a massive global industrial giant on the other, and they're coming together to build something completely new. So let's look at the players. On one side, you have Iagon. They're a company that was literally born in the fast-paced world of crypto and decentralized tech. And on the other side, the Würth Group, an absolute titan of industry. It's the digital native meeting the industrial native. You couldn't find two more different partners if you try. And look, when we say Titan, we really mean it. To put this into perspective, the Würth Group brings in over 20 billion euros in revenue every year. This is not some small experiment or a little side project. When a company of this size gets involved, you know it signals a major shift. They just don't make small bets. And Würth isn't just big for the sake of being big. They are deeply, deeply woven into the fabric of modern industry. You can think of them as the backbone of Europe's entire industrial supply chain. They are a critical supplier to the biggest names out there, BMW, Airbus, Siemens, Bosch. So what does that mean? It means a solution built with Würth is a solution built for the very heart of the global economy. Okay, so we've got the huge problem, and we've got the powerhouse alliance. But what are they actually building? Well, the solution all comes down to one really powerful idea: securing intellectual property, or IP, with code itself. The main concept here is something called IP tokenization. Now, I know that sounds complex, but think of it like this. They're creating a unique, unforgeable digital passport for every single 3D design file. This isn't just some password. It's a smart token. It actually carries the rules of who owns it and how it can be used right inside of it. It can't be faked, it can't be broken, and it's all tracked transparently on the blockchain. This is the line that just sums it all up. We're making ownership enforceable by code. What that really means is you no longer have to rely on complicated legal agreements or just trusting somebody. The rules, like who can print the design, how many times they can print it, and where the royalties go, are all baked directly into the digital file. The code literally becomes the law. So the big mission here is to let companies 3D print their designs with total confidence, knowing there's full ownership tracking and cryptographic protection. But it also unlocks incredible new things like fully automated royalty payments. I mean, just imagine being a designer and getting paid instantly, automatically, every single time your design is used anywhere in the world. That's the real game changer here. And this isn't some 10-year plan or a far-off dream. The teams have laid out a super fast 6-step rollout to take this from just an idea to a live system that's ready for production. This timeline is aggressive, and it just shows how serious they are about making this a reality and fast. And the plan itself is just a really logical journey. They start with their research, then they build the core engine by prototyping the smart contracts. The really crucial part is next. They connect that engine directly into Würth's real-world live systems. After that, they do a full dress rehearsal on a testnet with actual users, and then it's all about making the final preps for a full production launch inside one of the world's biggest industrial players. So why does all this technical stuff matter? Why are we going through this step by step? Because this project is being set up as something much, much bigger than just another tech pilot. It's being built to be a bridge. And this is a really important point. The team has been very clear. This isn't a demo. They are deliberately separating this from the thousands of proofs of concept that you see out there that never go anywhere. No, this is being designed from day one as a live enterprise pilot.
for real-world, industrial-scale use.
And that all leads to the project's really powerful mission statement, which is, let's build the bridge between Web 3 and the real world. It's all about taking these decentralized, secure, and transparent ideas from Web 3 and proving for maybe the first time that they can solve tangible billion-dollar problems for these massive legacy industries. So, if they pull this off, if this bridge actually gets built, what does that really mean? Let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture, because this could be an entirely new model for how industry works. Ultimately, a success here would prove something really profound, that this decentralized tech isn't just for finance or for digital art. It could become a core foundational utility for the entire global industrial economy, as fundamental as a secure server or a logistics network. It would finally move this technology from the fringe right into the very core of how we make things. And that leaves us with one last, pretty fascinating thought to chew on. If a digital blueprint for a simple car part can have its own unforgeable, intelligent passport that tracks its entire life, what else in our physical world is next? Medical devices? Architectural plans? Luxury goods? The possibilities, when you really think about it, are absolutely staggering.